This is the ModMic from Antlion, and this is a unidirectional and omnidirectional microphone that can be placed on any pair of headphones, wired and wireless, for $139 US. The wireless ModMic was released in November of 2018 and is due for an update, but even with the needed updates, this mic is something that I did not know I needed until I tried it. The ModMic feels solid as far as build quality is concerned and can only be purchased in the black and gray color you see here. The ModMic can be used with Windows, Mac, Linux, PlayStations 4 and 5, but not with Xbox. The ModMic uses a matte style casing with the Antlion logo prominently displayed on the outer section of the upper and lower portions of the microphone. There are two microphones used on the ModMic, a unidirectional where the mic picks up everything from one side and rejects the sound coming from the other side, and the omnidirectional mic which picks up everything. Having both mics is something that is very advantageous, as we will see later in the video. The microphone weighs about 26 grams and flexible steel boom connects the lower portion or the actual microphone to the upper portion or the controls section. On the upper section you will find a single button that controls all of the actions for the device. Hold the button for 3 seconds to power the device off, hold the button for 5 seconds to place the device in pairing mode, and a single tap powers the device on and enables the mute and unmute modes. One thing to note, you must be very precise with the 3 seconds on turning the microphone off. It is very easy to place the microphone into pairing mode if you're not paying attention. Around the single button you have 3 LED lights to ensure you know exactly what's going on with the microphone. Now this is great, but you will not be able to see those lights while using the microphone unless you're holding the microphone in your hand. This is where the USB-A receiver comes in. The USB receiver comes with a USB-A male to female cable to allow the receiver to be closer and allow for the user to quickly see the status of the microphone. You can also plug the receiver directly to the source device and still see the status, but I found it a bit easier when connected to the cable since I was able to place the receiver right in front of me. With this setup, you should easily be able to see the status of the microphone and make adjustments when needed. The microphone now connects to your favorite pair of headphones via magnets that require real intention to pull off. These are magnets that are not weak at all, so you do not have to worry about the microphone falling off unexpectedly. There are 2 magnet clasps that come with the ModMic. 2 additional adhesives also come with the ModMic, a USB-A male to female cable, an alcohol pad, a USB extension anchor, and a micro USB to USB-A cable. For charging, the micro USB cable is another feature that needs to be updated. USB-C is the current standard and will help people when the need to purchase an additional cable arrives. That or just use another USB-C cable lying around the house. I will say the micro USB cable is only needed to charge the microphone. It is a pretty long charging cable, and it would have to be because you can charge and use the mic at the same time. The case that comes with the ModMic was well thought out and provides the needed protection. The Antlion branding is embedded on the front of the case. Opening the case on the right side at the bottom, there's a decent sized mesh area that can be used to hold the cables, the USB receiver. On the left side, you will find plenty of room to fit the microphone. Both sides are covered in a soft layer, so you don't have to worry about your mic getting scratched by the case. The case does exactly what it was intended to do, which is protect the microphone while not in use. Battery life is advertised at 12 hours. Real life initial findings for me has been about 14 hours using this microphone. Now this is another area where I think an update is needed. The Logitech G Pro X wireless headset, it will get you an advertised 20 hours, but I've been able to easily get 24 hours using that headset. Now, to be fair, 14 hours is a pretty good amount of time to get a lot of things done. And don't forget that we can charge and use the microphone at the same time. The ModMic uses aptX low latency, which makes it great for streaming and gaming. Now, I have personally used this microphone while gaming and have not had any issues with latency. And with all that being said, let's see how the ModMic call quality compared to the Logitech G Pro X wireless headset. Now, these tests are extreme, but I do want to see how they compare in the real world. This is a test of the Logitech G Pro X wireless headset in a quiet environment. This is a test with the ModMic using the omnidirectional microphone in a quiet environment. This is a test of the unidirectional mic on the ModMic in a quiet environment. This is a test of the Logitech G Pro X wireless headset in a simulated noisy cafe. Alright, so this is a test of the ModMic using the omnidirectional microphone in a simulated noisy cafe. This is a test of the ModMic with the unidirectional microphone in a simulated noisy cafe. This is a test of the Logitech G Pro X wireless headset in a simulated airplane cabin. Alright, so this is a test of the ModMic using the omnidirectional microphone in a simulated airplane cabin. Alright, so this is a test of the ModMic unidirectional in a simulated airplane cabin. So what do you guys think? The audio from the ModMic sounds great. I honestly did not expect this much of a difference. Now you can easily go out and buy a headset that has a mic included, but generally speaking, the mic is one of the very first things to go wrong, or the mic just doesn't sound right, whether it makes you sound very robotic, cuts in and out, or just barely works at all. You can clearly hear the difference between using the ModMic and using the Logitech G Pro X wireless headset. Now, these tests were extreme, but the results are something special. The ModMic did a great job at lowering the noise around me using the omnidirectional mode, but when I turned on the unidirectional setting, things were a bit quieter. My voice came through with ease in the loud background, making the call or the game strategy that much easier. If you're in a quiet environment, I would say use the omnidirectional microphone. It does a pretty good job with noise in general and sounds a bit more crisp. Using the omnidirectional mic sounds a bit brighter, whereas using the unidirectional mic comes across a little bit darker. If you are in a situation where you're trying to play a game or take a call in a louder environment, using the unidirectional microphone is a game changer. It does a very good job at lowering the noise in the background as you've seen in the samples, and I have personally tested this in a very loud environment where the person on the call could not hear or could barely hear what was going on in the background. If you have a favorite pair of headphones that work for you, adding a very reliable microphone to those headphones just made your favorite pair of headphones that much better. Now, the ModMic was released in 2018 and updates are needed to make it better in line with 2023, but the flexibility you get with using the headset you want to use, the wireless nature of the microphone for ease of use, the omnidirectional and the unidirectional mics for whatever you need at that particular time, the single button to control the device, and the fact that the LED lights gives you all the info you need at a glance, to include ensuring you are not in a situation where you thought you muted the device. All this makes the ModMic very hard to pass in 2023.